I think I use that for bait. I don't. I think it's
The sabiki?
yeah.
So these are mangrove snappers.
These are mangrove snappers?
Yeah. That's why.
So I'm not allowed to use this as bait, right?
You can use them as bait, but they have to be the right size. Okay?
So
They have
I
to
don't
be.
know about this really. So these are not good for bait?
No, they have to be 10 inches long. Okay? They are good for bait, but they have to be at least 10 inches in length. Okay? 10 inches bait.
Here, then what am I going to catch like a monster?
Okay?
Yeah.
No. They're about right here. Okay? They'll bite. Do you mind if I have your driver's license?
Am I going to get a ticket?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I have to see. Have you ever received any ticket citations or warnings from us? Any warnings?
When they made me get these, because I was.
I need a
You
driver's
have your driver license? Oh. You want to stay with him? I run.
Yeah. So go ahead and run that. Okay.
So like maybe a year and a half ago, that I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So I was fishing like this under the bridge, and the guy told me the same thing, like catching these little ones. And,
Yeah.
The guy told me you need to get a license, and then he gave me a $50
Okay, for fishing license. Yeah.
fishing license.
Oh, fishing
but then I went and get the fishing license.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor. Close it over here. You can hang out right here if you want.
Okay.
Just don't get back in the vehicle, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna grab these really quick, okay? Really quick with me. I'll bring it right back. No fishing license. Some warnings.
He's already been warned. He's already been.
So it wasn't just fishing license, So this is a citation 22 July. That's the citation you got right here. Oh, this is June. So in June you got these, and then July you got the same thing. All right. So these are mangrove snappers. Okay. You can take these out if you want. Facing that way, yep. All the way to the end. Come on. Get your phone ready to take that picture. So, yeah. Oh no, yeah. You want? Yeah, you want that with the DL. What's your shadow? You want to get all the way over here. You want to make sure that you have all the way up until you passed the 10th. Good. You can see the 10. All right, good. Now, put that fish, hold it here. Okay, grab the other one so we're not mixing fish. So we're not mixing fish. Now, measure that fish. Same deal. So I'm gonna put this one back to keep it alive. So make sure the tail is all the way up. We got the L, we got the checker stick, we got 10 inches. All the way to the tip. All right, put it back in there. All right.
Both in there?
We're done there, yeah. All right, sir. So this is what we have, okay? So back in June 2019, yes, when I asked you about, how you received a ticket, you're very honest. You did receive a warning, actually, as a matter of fact.
A warning, yes.
You received a warning for fishing license, okay?
Yeah.
But you also received a warning for undersized mutton snapper, okay? And now we have a snapper as well. Different family, you know, you have mutton snapper, you have mangrove snapper.
I gotta learn this, man, because I don't
Absolutely.
really make the difference.
But this is your responsibility, okay? Once you have a fishing license, it's like a driver's license. You're telling the state that you're gonna abide by the laws, okay? So, but I'm gonna give this to you. You know, I'm gonna give our regulations here. You can find in the center. You know, you can find our snappers here, okay?
I think I got the good one as well, the Grant, which was the gray
Yeah.
with the black.
Okay.
I know a little bit. I don't know very.
So I want you to understand this, okay? So you live in Fort Lauderdale, okay?
Yeah.
You live out of the county. By virtue of that, I should be taking you to jail. So because undersized fish is a criminal violation, okay? It's not a ticket, it's a criminal violation. That understand? It's a misdemeanor, okay?
Okay.
So I should be taking you to jail. I'm not gonna take you to jail. You know, I believe that you are gonna show up to court. What I issued you was a court date. You're gonna come to court, and the judge is gonna decide what fine or what it is that she wants to do. You see what I mean?
Do I have to come to court here?
Yes, you do. Unfortunately, you have to come over here. So here's your documents. Fishing license, driver's license. Here's a copy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna circle right here the important stuff, okay? So this is the location,
Okay.
date, and time. So September 25th at 8:45 in the morning, right here, Plantation Key at the 88-mile marker, okay?
Okay.
If by any chance or whatever you cannot come to court, okay, then call this number and let them know, hey, I can't come to court because of whatever, and they'll adjust your court date.
But it doesn't matter. Eventually, I still have to come.
But you're
to
still
court.
gonna have to come to court.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So this is your copy. I need a signature. The signature here is not an admission of guilt. So when you come to court, you're not saying that you're guilty. All you're saying here with the
That you
signature
gave me this
is that you understand what I explained to you, the charge, and place, time, and date. Okay. So if you could please sign over here.
Does it make a difference? Because it says harvested. I was not gonna eat the fish, I was just gonna use it as bait. Does it make a difference or no?
It does not. You were in possession of two undersized mangrove snappers.
Because I swear to God, I don't eat fish,
Yeah.
but I like to fish.
But you had them. You were in possession, okay?
Okay.
And again, what I explained to you is this. You could use them as bait. That's legal. That's fine. But they still have to be 10 inches long.
Okay.
Make sense? Wait, let me get you your cooler. I have your
Okay.
cooler, okay? All right, so take these, fish back in the water, and give him his cooler. With water, too. Don't dump the water. Do you want the water in the cooler, or you want me to throw the water?
No, throw it away.
You can empty the water.
So it-
Empty the water? Yeah, right there.
But it's lighter for you to bring it up here.
Right there, right there.
Right?
Make sure that you do come to court, okay? Because if you don't come to court, then a warrant for the arrest gets done, okay?
Yeah.
Any other questions for us?
No question.
All right, sir. Thank you. Have a good one.
In the end, Ovidiu received a misdemeanor charge for possession of undersized schoolmaster snapper. He pled no contest and was adjudicated guilty. He was sentenced to 6 months of probation with the option of early termination if the other conditions have been met. The conditions include 50 hours of community service with the option to buy out at $10 per hour, $323 in costs, and the completion of a Florida fishing regulations course. He paid $823 in total, and his probation was terminated on December 26th of 2024. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to ArrestCam. As always, thanks for watching.